Hi there, it's Trisha Fulton here, and I'm going to share some things with you today about how to make money online with a course. Now, this is not a new idea and it's been around for a long time. There are tons of people making courses and making heaps of money, but then there are other people who really struggle to get their course off the ground. And what I want to share with you today is a course planner that I use to create an online course anytime I get started. It really helps me focus on what's important in order to get that course created and launched and then selling online. So if you're ready to make money online and you're thinking about making an online course to supplement your income, or if you're a coach or you're a consultant and you want to make a series of short courses, then video will help you do that. My name's Trisha Fulton and I run Passive Income Today and Passive Income Warrior. I help people like yourself create opportunities to make money online that are legitimate and real and that add value to people's lives. And in this video, I'm going to share with you my latest creation, the online course planner, and this will help you work out what to put in your course and what you need to think about to create a course that's highly converting and profitable. I've been creating courses since 2012 in the online space, and during that time, I've created hundreds of courses. I've also been lucky enough to study under some of the best online entrepreneurs who have made millions of dollars from courses, and I've picked up knowledge from them as well during this process. I'm going to flick through and show you this little workbook planner that I've put together, and if you would like to get a copy of it, you can download it as a PDF. There'll be a link down below in the comments section. And over the next few weeks, it's my goal to upload as many of these videos as possible to give you some ideas of how you can create passive income by using the resources that are available to you and how to get it going really quickly. Now, as I mentioned before, my name's Trisha Fulton. I've been making courses for a really long time and I've worked with lots of interesting people. And what I have really found that I thought was important to share today, that if you're online and you have tried to make courses and you haven't had any success in the past, or perhaps you've made a ton of courses and you've made a lot of money, that's really awesome. But you might notice that some people are really effortless at getting a course up and running and getting it to market and making the money, and other people really struggle. There are actually 7 key steps that I follow to creating a successful and profitable course. And these are the steps that I'm going to share with you today. Step 1 is researching your topic ideas. Step 2 is really understanding who your course is for. And by nailing that audience, you can really customize a course that's right for you and for your audience. Number 3 is choosing the right topic for your course. Number 4 is planning the design of your course. 5 is creating content. 6 is creating engaging and interactive activities, and 7 is picking your delivery methods. So if you decide that you would like to get this workbook, it's actually a full workbook. You simply print it off, go through, answer all the questions, and by the end of it, I believe that you'll be in a really good position to launch your course with confidence. You'll have all the information in one place, which will make it a lot easier, and you'll know exactly what you're doing. So you're not wasting time, because everyone's busy and you just want to really get on with it. Okay, so let's go through and talk about this in a bit more detail. Researching your topic ideas. There are 2 ways that people online present this particular subject. They say you should make a course on something you're passionate about. That's one way of approaching it. And the second way of approaching is make a course to solve a specific problem for a person. I'd like to give you a third way to look at this and look at it as a hybrid. Obviously, choose a topic that you're interested in and something that you have a lot of experience and knowledge and that you can share and teach someone else. But more important than anything else is you need to actually find a problem that people are having that they're prepared to pay for a solution, and the course gives them that. So the first part of your course development, and this planner will help you with it, is to really research different topic ideas that you might have in your mind. Now, when you're going through these topic ideas, you'll be looking at things like who your competitors are, a list of topics, a list of problems, what's available online now, what's trending. You can look at Facebook, you can look at LinkedIn, even YouTube is a great place to start. Google SEO. There's lots of different resources that you can try. And I will flick through this book from start to finish through this video so you can take a look at it. But let's just quickly summarize these points. Number 2 is nail who your course is for. Now, if you've got an existing business and perhaps you're a coach or a consultant and you have a pool of customers that you're currently working with, the type of content that that group of customers want is different and to another pool of customers who have never dealt with you before. So the one-to-one clients, the group coaching clients, they are looking at content from a different perspective. So firstly, decide who your audience is. Are you going to be selling a course to people who are already familiar with what you do and how you help them, or are you selling it to a different group of people? And then I guess in that consideration point is whether you're going high ticket or low ticket or sort of mid range. So a low ticket can be anything from $30, $50, $100 all the way through to $1,000. That's kind of like the lowish end. High ticket is, well, traditionally from what I've seen is the 5,000, 20,000 plus type of courses. Now, I personally have not sold a $20,000 course or a $5,000 course. I've sold things for thousands of dollars, but not at that level. Mostly because a lot of the time when you're offering those types of courses, you're going to need to provide one-to-one. There's going to be an expectation from your customers that you'll, give them that one-to-one service. What I do and have done in the past is I have sold a lot of very high ticket programs. And it's not a course, but it's more of a one-to-one service where I'm working with a particular client, and those programs I've sold anything from 200,000 to 50,000 plus. So it's a totally different market altogether. It's not something I cover in this channel, but it is something that I do have a lot of experience with. In the course creation, if you're looking at scaling and creating a course that you can sell to thousands of people and you're covering that one particular topic, but you don't want to do group coaching, you don't want to do one-to-one services, you really just want to make a sort of standalone type of product, then maybe the lower ticket course end might be a better solution for you. At the end of the day, whether you're low or high ticket, there are a few things that are the same across all courses. One is the structure of the course, multimedia, interaction and engagement, and providing good quality content. That's going to be consistent across no matter what price point that you're offering at. Step number 4 is to plan your course design. How are you going to deliver this course? And let's just call this the roadmap. So if someone's starting with you at number 1, they don't know anything about the topic or they have very limited knowledge, but by the end they're going to have a very clear answer on how they need to deal with the situation. There's going to be a roadmap. There's going to be intermittent stops that they're going to make to get to that end destination. So let's just say, for example, you're a dietitian and you want to specifically help women who are over in their 40s, someone like myself who has diabetes, and someone who wants to reduce their sugar insulin levels over a 30-day period. So this is a really important piece of advice I'd like to share with you. Your one very most important thing is to choose one result, the primary problem, the primary result, and the solution, and map your course design to that. So it might be the 30 days to reduce your sugar insulin for a diabetic. As a result, that primary result comes to fruition for that customer, there's going to be a lot of secondary benefits. The person might lose weight, they might sleep better, they feel better, their emotions and their moods settle down. There's a whole range of things that could be a benefit for that customer. But planning your design of your course is about understanding that roadmap. What are the steps someone needs to take to get to that last result? And then how do you design your course around that? So in your course, on average, if you do 5 to 7 modules and 3 or 4 lessons per module, that is more than enough. And your lessons can consist of a video, some text content, and a download document. If that is enough to convey the information that you need to share, then that will be enough. There's no need to put everything in there that you can think of. It's really just focus on what the end result is and that primary outcome that the person is wanting and building a course around that. The next step is to create your content. When you're creating your content, when you when you're creating your content and you know exactly what the primary result that you're aiming for is, it's really easy to be focused on getting the content that relates to that outcome. It's when we try and be maybe over helpful and we add too much information in that we start to water down our offer. So the advice that I have received and the advice that I have given to people that I have worked with over the years is to remain clear on your goal of your course, what the primary result is, and then create the content around it. Everyone learns differently. Some people learn better through images, some through words than text. Some people prefer an audio file or a video file. The great thing is it's easy to do all of those per lesson. So if you were making a video, such as this video, I could download it, get it transcribed, turn it into a text file. I could turn it into an audio file and also provide a download of the content as well. So very easily with one piece of content, the video, you can repurpose it 3 or 4 different ways to give your students different ways to interact and digest that information as it best suits their learning ways. Step 6 is creating engaging and interactive activities. Now, again, depending on the price point of what your course is and what you're promising as the result and the level of interaction you want to have. So let's just take 2 extremes. Say the first extreme is you're selling a low ticket offer under $100. It's buy this course, get this information, and there's no interaction. You know, the amount of feedback you will get will be quite limited unless you invite people to complete a survey. At least, even if it's a low ticket item, at least include a survey. You can use software like Jotform, which is really helpful, and you can embed that survey into your course to get some feedback and respond. People love to provide feedback, and they love it when you actually read it and give them a response. And then if there's a way that you can update the content, you can do that. On the other end, when you're getting to $1,000 plus, there starts to be a bit more of an expectation. There'll be at least a community environment or a community group, whether it be a private Facebook group, circle, WhatsApp, whatever type of group that you're having, even a chat group, that people can ask questions, you can answer them, whether you're coming on live once a week or once a month, whatever it is that you want. And obviously, the higher you go, you may decide to do more regular updates, or you may choose to do more one-to-one or smaller groups. So there's lots of different ways that you can approach that. And then at the very high end of the coaching offers or consulting offers, like I have done, a lot of it's one-to-one services. So when I'm working with my clients on some very high-end products around that $250,000 mark, it's always a one-to-one service, and I'll bring in people to help me to deliver that if it's necessary at the time. So there's a lot of different ways that you can approach it. Think about how you can interact. Now, there are some tools that you can use. You can use surveys, questionnaires. As I mentioned, Jotform is really, really good. You can build a questionnaire for free in Jotform and add it to your course. If you're using thrivecart, it's really easy to embed it with the HTML code. It takes only 30 seconds. I have thrivecart School. There's a link below that you can sign up for, and I'll teach you how to do that if you're interested. Also, if you're tending to make, at least 10, 20, 30 grand a month, and you want to turn this into something more fun, and if your audience is younger, then you can look at a gaming option, and that's where you can get an app, and you can take an app or a software that's already built and get a leaderboard and include that into your course program. So there's lots of ways to interact, whether you do that as Zoom calls, quizzes, surveys, gaming. There's lots of different ways. Just potentially consider what's appropriate for your audience, for the demographic, for the age, and the price point of the product that you're offering. And the very last thing is pick your delivery methods. Now, if you've been following my channel for a while, you know that I absolutely love thrivecart. I have found it to be my lifesaver in the online space because for many years I used Kajabi, ClickFunnels, and Teachable, and it was really expensive. Every month I was getting bills of hundreds of dollars, and some months I would take a bit of a break and I'd be working with my private clients and I'd still have these bills. But at least with at least with I've had a mind blank there for a moment. thrivecart, you just pay a license once and you have a lifetime access and you never pay a fee again. To me, it's a no-brainer. I think it's an excellent service. And to me, it works really well because I can produce hundreds of courses, I can sell them, and the only fees that I'm paying are to the merchant for Stripe or PayPal. So you need to pick your delivery method. How will you do it? If you're currently using any of the main platforms, even Udemy, Podia, ClickFunnels, Teachable, Kajabi, um, even Gumroad is another way that you can do it. Thrivecart. These are the platforms that people will sign up through, get their login when they make a purchase on your sales page, and then they'll get access to your content. Um, Try and choose something that's easy for you to manage, that perhaps you can add a team member to help you update content and work with it. But the platform should at least have a shopping cart so you can process a transaction and automate the delivery to give them their login and access. So it's all really quick and easy to do. Well, I promised I'd give you a quick look through here. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. I'm going to make this available now. If you click down below in the comment section, you can get a link and access this course planner. This course planner is an accumulation of many, many years of creating courses, lots of great ideas, and a really structured step-by-step approach to help you put your course together and start creating passive income and make money online. So let's go for a quick look through now. Talk about what do you want from a course. There's a range of questions here, how to research your ideas, looking at your competitors, what to look for, who your course is for, conducting your research, who is your ideal student, your student needs, shortlisting, your topics. There's a whole range here. Oopsies, let's go back a second. Choosing your topics, etc., etc. So as you can see, there's lots of great, really interesting content here that you can use to create your first course or your multiple course. Or if you're thinking about creating a variety of courses, you can do that really easily just by using this one template. Simply print it off and go through again and again. It just gets all your ideas into one place. Well, I hope you found that really helpful and have an amazing day. And if you're in America and it's Thanksgiving, happy Thanksgiving to you all. Thank you.